What is up, guys? Steel Beret here for another episode of Valiant Hearts. First episode after the intro, and let's get started. So I don't know how many of you are like college kids, elementary kids, high schoolers, middle schoolers, yada yada yada, but I'm pretty sure the majority of people are starting school next week, and I'm pretty excited. I don't know about you, because school is what makes me unbored, and I like meeting people. Meeting people is also pretty fun. Anyways, so in Valiant Hearts, my opinions about the game is that it's kind of boring, actually. It's kind of really boring. I know it's like kind of based off a true story, but the thing is, it doesn't have like that gripping thing to get me into the game. I think if it had like combat, it would be pretty fun. I know it's a puzzle game, but if they had like some sort of way to work in combat into the game with like muskets and they're just like very interesting types of weapons that you could have used, and like kinds of gameplay elements you could have added into the game to found it a little more interesting. Other than that, I think the game is pretty decent. I mean, it's known as a sad game, but I mean, the only really part I find sad in the game is the parts about the dog. I'm not really gonna spoil anything, but yeah. Other than that, just a simple puzzle game. Not much to it. If you did notice, I picked up a hat. That is the first item. I will be collecting all the items in this game, and I'm going for this golden thing. I have no idea what that is. I am so sorry. I do not have the idea, frankly. The Republic of Francia. I probably butchered that.
My dear Marie, we are on our way to Paris. The atmosphere here is strangely cheerful. I hope that the harvest goes well. Rely on our neighbors for help. They've always been gracious and charitable people. I'll write again as soon as I get my assignment. Please kiss my little grandson for me.
At the train depot in Paris, trying to reach his regiment at platform 21, Emile would meet the man he would soon fight alongside. The man who would come to be his truest friend.
Wow, French people are racist. Stereotypes are true in some cases, I guess. I always thought Freddy in this game looks like a Barrett from Final Fantasy, if anyone knows what that game is. Which I bet a lot of you do, actually. So, once you hit this bell thing, another item drops out. That's like a little whistle thing. I don't know why that's in the bell. And then this guy likes some yellow alcohol. Not much of a drinker. And over here we have an envelope. And then we're gonna go get our marching band in Prague: a snare drum, tuba, clarinet thing, and bugle. And then you go up to the ladder. This game is it has a good atmosphere, is the thing, but I think they could have done like a lot more with this, especially if it was in 3D. Like, I know that sounds kind of childish for me to want this in 3D, but I mean, I just think they could do so much more with it if it wasn't limited to 2D. Even like if it had like certain aspects of it where you could like go up and down like Castle Crashers, that would be awesome. If it was like a melee puzzle game, that would be sweet.
August 21st, 1914. Emile's regiment was sent to fight against the 71st German Division, led by Baron von Dorf. The general cheer of the first hours dissipated into the fear of first combat.
Alright guys, that's about it for this episode. Hope you tune in next